1 o'clock in the morning, middle of the night, federal agents, Border Patrol, FBI, Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms raided an apartment building in Chicago using helicopters and large vehicles, flashbang grenades, and dressed in military fatigues. Agents broke down the doors of the residents of this 5-story building, pulled them from their homes in the middle of the night, some in zip ties, including children in zip ties, and some people, adults, were naked. The agents left the people tied up outside for hours before letting go all but 37 people in that 5-story apartment. And these apartment residents found their apartments like ransacked when they got back. Some of these people were United States citizens, and they have an eyewitness who said it was terrifying. The kids were crying, people were screaming, and she talked about the little girls crying in their zip ties.
A new directive from Trump himself that expands the government's definition of domestic terrorism. I'm not laughing at domestic terrorism. Two things that are indicators of domestic terrorism is if your behavior is anti-Christian, whatever that means, and anti-capitalism, whatever that means. If you are guilty, according to the Trump directive, of either of those sins, being anti-Christian or anti-capitalism, you are likely a domestic terrorist.
Well, that means Bernie Sanders is going to have to go to jail, and so is Mondami, the guy from New York City, because they're both correct. Democratic socialists, so they're in big trouble.
Well, he's not anti-Christian. Oh, you mean because of his politics. He's not anti-Christian.
Anti-capitalism.
Oh, anti-capitalism. That's true.
Yeah, or it's needless to say, I think it should be improved. As most people do, they think we need regulated capitalism, and that's one of the reasons we're in such a mess. We don't have regulated capitalism.
Speaking of capitalism, Lisa Monaco, who you may remember, was Deputy Attorney General under Biden and oversaw Trump's alleged election interference and mishandling of classified documents. She moved to Microsoft when Biden was done to become president of global affairs. Trump doesn't like that, even though it's a private company. He's told Microsoft he should fire their vice president because he's not happy with her.
He did also want to fire the CEO of Intel over alleged ties to China, but he backed off after he took a 10% equity stake in the chip maker. And Mr. Anti-Capitalist, some people would call taking 10% of the stake in the chip maker socialism.
So maybe he's a domestic terrorist.
Maybe he has to. That's right.